objectives is to gain an understanding of the functions and uses of the spoken word, to select precisely the right words required to communicate your ideas clearly, vividly and appropriately, to avoid common mistakes in word use. Time 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you.
No matter where you're from, where you're born, whichever place, your dreams are valid. Okay. Dream big, keep dreaming, some point of time you will achieve it. Okay. I was never interested to travel to USA because I love India and I like to be with my parents. But due to an emergency, I need to travel for 8 days to USA. One of my dreams was to visit NASA Kennedy Space Center, which from young I used to do a lot of Microsoft things, So I just thought, can I go to NASA? That was my dream. I got a weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but I had a lot of options, many options. One of them was Disneyland to go and see. That is one of the famous one. Second is the Kennedy Space Center, then shopping, because we buy a lot of electronic cheap from USA, which get on a Sunday and Saturday. And fourth one was go for a beach. So finally we decided we will go for Kennedy Space Center. So it was a very sunny day that day, and we started off at 7 and we reached at 10 to such a very important place in our life is the Kennedy Space Center. It was located in Florida. The minute we just saw the Kennedy Space Center, the visiting complex, it was well structured, well organized. What you can say, I never felt in my life that I can visit such a place in my life. Very neat and the people were very helpful, and it was not driven by the government, it was driven by the center itself. Whatever the money they get from the visitors, they use for that center, for the NASA. Okay. And this space center was organized into many mission, what you can call as the mission areas. Each mission area had its own unique feature, and its selling fee, what you can say, its characteristics were totally different from each. To start with, Hall of Fame. What do you mean by Hall of Fame? Every US astronaut who has visited the space, traveled to the space, was recognized, was honored and remembered. So you will see a lot of displays and they give the details about him. He started his career, how he struggled and everything. So it's a very beautiful hall. From there we moved to a place which is, I thought it's called a fashion show. A fashion show means everyone, men and female, will walk across the ice up and down. It's not so. I saw a lot of rockets, big rockets, huge rockets. It's called Rocket Garden. Excellent garden where you can see different kinds of rockets. And I was, as if I was thinking where I am, whether I am in this world. It was totally shocked for me. And I take a lot of photos there. And then I moved to a different place called Meeting an Astronaut. Or not. It is called Encounter with Astronaut. So where we have two options. One, we can sit with the astronaut and have a chat for 15 minutes. We need to pay $50 for it. So he will explain all his, how he traveled into space, what are his special features, what he felt in his life, how he is honored, how is this one. So we get a 15 minutes for it, $50. There is another option, also a theater, where you can see astronauts' experiences shared. So we visited both. We got a very good overview of both their life. Then we had other missions. Total number of missions was so much we can't finish in a day because we need to return in the evening. So we had to narrow down to which are the most important. We taken the next option was the firing station. A firing station is I never felt in my life that I have been a part of a station where a launch is really done. That launch is like a big room where you find all kinds of stations are there, which is a simulation station where people will, as if it is a programmed one, will be a part of it as if it's a launch is happening. You will see the countdown beginning, then starting with the rocket moving into space and everyone happy. So such a type of simulation I had a real experience. Then we moved to another very important experience as if you are in the rocket. I never traveled in space. but I really felt how it will be the space we need to travel. We need to pay a $50 for it. It's about 8 minutes travel. We were tied up everything, and you put into a rocket, and the entire pressure, the temperature, everything was created in such a way that you will feel as if you're flying to the space. And I could see a lot of girls was behind me. The airs were flying behind me. It was covering my face. A lot of what you can say, a real experience which I had in my life. One. Then the best thing is, we thought is, dreams will come true, but we should make our dreams to come true. So whenever an opportunity comes, please take that opportunity and move forward and make your dream to come true. And that's it. Thanks a lot, and over to you.